Nothing happens by chance. If this message has reached you, it is because there is a greater purpose guiding your life. You are not here by coincidence. You were called. The universe, the divine forces, the invisible hand of the Creator, everything has aligned to bring you to this moment. And if these words resonate within you, if something in your spirit feels that this truth belongs to you, then know, you are part of a rare and special group of souls who carry unique spiritual gifts given only to the truly chosen. Among these chosen ones, there is a visible sign that sets some of them apart, those who bear the mark of the letter M or the crescent moon on their hands. These marks are no accident. They represent souls who have come into the world with a special mission, carrying a deeper connection with the spiritual and a call to transform realities around them. What you are about to discover is not for everyone. It's for those who have been set apart, prepared, and marked with a greater destiny. Not everyone receives these gifts. They are not given randomly. They are earned through the pain, the challenges, the trials that shape those who are destined to impact the world. If you've ever felt that your life has always had a heavier weight, that the challenges you've faced have been more intense than those of other people, then there's a reason for that. God doesn't choose the strongest, He makes those He chooses strong. The 5 spiritual gifts that will be revealed here are not ordinary skills, but sacred tools that can change your life forever. Each of them has a purpose. Each one carries both power and responsibility. But before we go any further, I want you to accept this truth. If this message has reached your soul, if your spirit recognizes this revelation, then declare it to the universe. Comment 99 below to affirm that you are ready to accept your divine path. If you're not already signed up, do it now. Turn on notifications to make sure you don't miss any revelations that are destined for you. Now, open your mind and your spirit, because what you're about to discover could change everything. From an early age, your life was never simple. You faced challenges that many people around you never understood. Losses, difficulties, and even betrayals have shaped your journey in a unique way. But why do some people seem to have easier paths while you have had to endure so many trials? The answer is clear. You were chosen. The chosen are not given ordinary missions. They are trained through fire, forged in adversity, and prepared for something far greater than they can imagine. Every pain, every obstacle, every difficult experience has been a test, not to destroy you, but to make you unshakable. God does not give great responsibilities to those who are not ready to carry them. He allows the chosen ones to face battles not as punishment, but as preparation. Your spirit was strengthened by everything that tried to break it. If you look back, you'll realize that the greatest difficulties in your life brought with them great lessons. The people who left your life made room for new opportunities. The doors that closed diverted you from wrong paths. The pain you faced has strengthened your soul and revealed your true essence. Those who are chosen go through an intense polishing process. While many get lost in the distractions of the world, those who carry a higher purpose are molded in silence. They learn to see beyond appearances, to sense hidden energies, and to understand reality in a deeper way. But there's a secret to all this. The greatest spiritual gifts are only given to those who have proven themselves worthy of carrying them. If you feel that your journey has always been more difficult than most, that's not a mistake. It's a sign that you are destined for something greater. The universe has never put challenges in your path that you couldn't overcome. And now, after everything you faced, the time has come to claim the gifts that have always been within you. In the next few steps, you will understand what these 5 rare spiritual gifts are and how to recognize if you have been chosen to receive them. Have you ever felt an inexplicable certainty about something that hasn't happened yet? Have you ever known for no apparent reason that you should avoid a place, stay away from someone, or change direction? If this makes sense to you, then know this. You may carry the gift of divine intuition. This is not just a feeling. It's a direct connection with higher spiritual planes. It is the ability to perceive hidden truths, to sense invisible energies, and to receive signals that most people ignore. From an early age, you noticed that your perception was different. You would enter an environment and immediately sense something wrong, even if no one had said anything. You sensed events before they unfolded. People around you often called this a coincidence, or said you were exaggerating. But deep down, you always knew the truth. Your soul is connected to something greater. Divine intuition is like a whisper from within. It doesn't shout, it doesn't insist, but manifests itself through sensations, symbols, and signs. If you ignore it, sooner or later you'll realize that you were right all along. But when you learn to listen to it and trust it, your life begins to align with your true destiny. This gift is not a light burden. Not everyone will understand your sensitivity. People will often question your certainties, demand proof, try to make you doubt what you feel. But divine intuition needs no explanation. It simply is. And here's the key. If you don't trust this gift, it can weaken. Many people choose not to listen to their intuition for fear of making mistakes, or because of the influence of outside opinions. But the truth is that intuition is never wrong. It is a divine gift to guide you on your mission. To strengthen this gift, it is essential to cultivate moments of silence and introspection. The noise of the world can drown out your intuition, and it is in tranquility that it becomes clearer. Observing the signs is also essential, as the chosen ones constantly receive messages, whether through sudden sensations, vivid dreams, or repeating patterns. Every detail carries meaning and can be a guide to your path. Trust is also a crucial factor. Even if no one else understands, if something inside you tells you to follow a path, trust it. God speaks in subtle ways, and the more you allow yourself to listen to that inner voice, the stronger it becomes. Now, get ready. The next gift is as powerful as it is rare, and only those who have been through the most intense challenges are able to carry it. Pain has been a constant in your life. Every obstacle you've faced, every loss you've gone through, every betrayal you've endured has shaped who you are today. But the most important question is not what happened to you, but how you withstood it. The chosen carry an unbreakable spirit. This means that no matter how much they have been tested by suffering, they have never completely bowed down in the face of adversity. Each painful experience served as a profound learning experience, as training for something much greater. While many sink into pain and become victims of circumstances, the truly chosen ones turn it into fuel for their evolution. Have you ever noticed how your life has always had challenges beyond the ordinary? How certain difficulties seemed out of proportion, as if there was something constantly testing your strength? That wasn't a mistake or a punishment, it was preparation. The universe would never put so much weight on someone who couldn't bear it. Every wound you carry has become a scar of resistance. Many people look at you and have no idea of the internal battles you've fought. They see your strength, but they don't know your story. What they don't understand is that this strength didn't come out of nowhere. It was forged in chaos, built through countless falls and rises. The unbreakable spirit is not simply surviving, but growing despite the pain. It is the ability to turn failures into lessons learned, to keep going even when everything seems to be falling apart. It means standing firm in the face of the storm without losing your essence. But every gift carries a weight, and this is perhaps one of the loneliest. Few understand the depth of what you've experienced, because you don't allow yourself to expose your pain. And perhaps, at some point, you've wondered whether this strength is really worth it, whether it would be easier to just give up. But something inside you has never allowed that. There is a purpose that still needs to be fulfilled. Your challenges have not been in vain. They have shaped you for something greater. You're not weak. You're not ordinary. If you were, you would have been broken along the way. But you weren't. You resisted. And now, that strength needs to be directed towards what really matters. The chosen don't just survive, they are reborn. And your resilience is proof that there is a greater purpose waiting for you. The third spiritual gift is energy manipulation. Have you ever noticed how your presence affects the environment around you? How some people feel inexplicably drawn to you, while others seem to be annoyed for no reason? If you have noticed this, then know this. You may carry the gift of energy manipulation. This is one of the rarest and most powerful gifts a chosen one can possess. It cannot be learned, it is born with you. Your mere presence transforms the environment, influencing people and situations without you having to say a single word. Your energy is felt, even before it is understood. Some people instinctively seek your closeness, as if they needed your presence to feel at peace. Others, on the other hand, feel uncomfortable, without even understanding why. This is because your vibration is too strong to go unnoticed. It can enlighten those who need clarity, but it can also disturb those who are not ready for this light. However, this gift also carries a great challenge. People of low vibration will try to feed off your energy. Have you ever noticed how drained you feel after interacting with certain people? Have you noticed how certain conversations or environments suck the vitality out of you? This is because your energy is powerful and many people try to absorb it, consciously or unconsciously. Learning to protect your energy is not an option, it's a necessity. If you don't control this force, it can be depleted, leaving you vulnerable. The true chosen one learns to purify their vibration, to discern who deserves their presence, and to strengthen themselves spiritually. You are not meant to be accessible to just anyone. Your energy is sacred and needs to be used with intention. When you master this gift, your influence expands, becoming a beacon for those in need of guidance and healing. But it is essential to understand that not everyone is ready for your presence. Some people will resist, turn away, or even try to attack your energy. This doesn't mean that there's something wrong with you. It means that your energy field is too strong for those who aren't yet ready for this frequency. Now that you understand this gift, your mission is to learn how to control it, protect it, and use it in the right way. Only then will you be able to manifest your full potential and impact the world around you. Have you ever realized that you see beyond what others see? That you can perceive hidden patterns, understand mysterious signs, and sense hidden truths? If so, then know this: you may have the gift of vision. This is no ordinary gift. It is not linked to physical sight, but rather to the ability to see beyond the material world. The chosen ones who possess this gift are able to pick up spiritual messages, identify falsehoods, and predict situations before they happen. While many people are stuck with what is in front of their eyes, those who have this divine gift are able to perceive what is hidden. From an early age, you may have noticed that your perception of the world was different. While others saw coincidences, you saw connections. While they believed lies, you sensed the truth. This gift manifests itself in various ways, such as through vivid dreams that later come true, presentiments that are confirmed, and the ability to read someone's intentions without them having to say a word. However, carrying this gift can be a challenge. Often, when you try to warn someone about something you perceive, you can be ignored, discredited, or even ridiculed. The world isn't always ready for profound truths, and those with this insight often feel out of place, as if they live in a reality that few can understand. If you have this ability, then you also need to learn to trust it. Ignoring the signs or doubting what you see can cause you to miss opportunities and fall into traps. The intuition that accompanies this vision is not there by chance. It is a divine guide, a spiritual compass to lead you along the right path. It's important to understand that not every vision should be shared. Some messages are just for you, for your own evolution and protection. Others are meant to help those around you. Discerning when to speak and when to keep what you have seen is essential to using this gift wisely. In addition, the spirit world communicates in various ways with those who possess this gift. Repeated numbers, unexpected symbols, seemingly casual encounters, all of these can be a call to pay attention. To strengthen your vision, you need to develop the patience and courage to accept what is revealed to you, without fear of judgment from others. If you carry this gift, then your mission is to use it to bring clarity, both to your own life and to those who are lost. Your vision is not a burden, but a sacred tool to guide your path and fulfill your greater purpose. Have you ever been in a situation where everything seemed hopeless, but somehow you found an unexpected way out? Have you ever felt an invisible force guiding your steps, protecting you from danger and putting the right people in your path? If so, then know this: you may carry the gift of divine protection and guidance. This gift is no accident. It is only granted to the chosen ones who have a greater purpose to fulfill. Divine protection doesn't mean that you won't face challenges, but rather that, even in the most difficult battles, you will never be alone. There is something greater working on your behalf, ensuring that you stay on the right path. Often, this protection manifests itself in subtle ways. It might be an unexpected delay that stops you from being in the wrong place at the wrong time. It could be a presentiment that makes you change direction and later realize that you've avoided a big problem. It could even be the presence of people who come into your life to help you just when you need it most. If you look back, you'll see that countless situations have happened so perfectly that they can't just be coincidences. Whenever it seemed that everything would go wrong, something would come along to open up a new path. Even in the most difficult times, you were never completely helpless. The chosen ones who possess this gift also feel a strong connection with higher forces. Many receive signs, whether through dreams, spiritual messages, or an inner voice that guides them. This guidance can come from ancestors, spirit guides, or even directly from the Creator. directing every step they take. But with this gift also comes a responsibility. Divine protection doesn't mean you can act carelessly or ignore the warnings you receive. Often, certain paths are closed to prevent you from deviating from your mission. If a door has closed in your life, if someone has been removed from your path, or if a plan has not come to fruition, trust that there is a greater reason behind it. The real challenge of this gift is acceptance. We often want quick answers, we want to understand why certain things happen, but divine time doesn't follow human logic. Those who possess this protection must learn to trust, even when everything seems uncertain. If there is one certainty, it is that the chosen are never helpless. The divine hand guides and protects them, ensuring that no matter what they face, they will always find their way back to the purpose they were destined to fulfill. Now that you know the 5 spiritual gifts of the chosen, there is an essential question that needs to be asked. What will you do with this knowledge? Knowing that you have been chosen is only the first step. Having spiritual gifts is not only a privilege, but also a responsibility. You didn't receive these abilities by chance. They were given to you because there is a greater purpose that needs to be fulfilled. Perhaps throughout your life, you have felt that you don't quite fit in with the world around you. You may have wondered why things always seemed more intense for you, why you felt deeper pain, went through more arduous challenges, and had to learn to pick yourself up again and again. Now you have the answer. Every obstacle was a preparation. Each experience has shaped you for this moment. But having these gifts doesn't mean that everything will be easy. On the contrary, the greater your light, the greater the resistance you will face. Not everyone will understand your journey. Not everyone will be ready to accept the truth you carry within you. Many will doubt, question, and even try to discredit your path. But none of this matters, because the chosen ones don't need approval. They need to fulfill their mission. Awakening to these gifts is only the beginning. Now is the time to act. You need to learn to strengthen your intuition, protect your energy, trust the vision you receive, and align yourself with divine guidance. Only then will you be able to fulfill the purpose for which you were called. And remember, the universe doesn't choose the capable. It empowers the chosen. You have everything you need inside you. Your spirit already carries the necessary strength to walk this path. Now it's up to you to decide whether you will accept this call or continue to ignore the signs that have always been in front of you. The time for hesitation is over. The world needs your light. Your presence makes a difference. You were chosen for a reason, and that reason is now being revealed. If this message has touched your spirit, manifest it now. Comment 99 below and declare to the universe that you accept your mission and are ready to follow your spiritual path. And if you haven't signed up yet, do it now. Turn on notifications to continue receiving messages for the chosen ones and not miss out on any important revelations. See you in the next video.